Hey, many fish. July 27th, 2017. And I hope y'all studied some of that Genesis, but I couldn't get away from it, and I wound up all the way at the other end of Genesis, in Genesis 50. And in here, some very interesting stuff. You remember when Trump gave the Pope the lotus flower? Well, that was on the 25th of May. From the 25th of May to the 4th of July is 40 days, okay? When Jacob, Israel, known as Israel, went down to Egypt to see Joseph, who had become the governor under the Pharaoh, okay? He went down to see him before he died, and when he died, he had Joseph promise to bury him back where his fathers were buried, here in Hebron, which is under dispute. The Palestinians are claiming it, their domain. And this is like the core of Israel, the patriarchs, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So that's pretty important, right? Well, when he died, Joseph commanded the servants, the physicians, to embalm his father. Embalm, ripen, embalm. And the physicians, these are Egyptians, mind you, okay? Embalmed Israel. They embalmed Israel in Egypt, okay? Symbolic name of Jacob. 40 days were fulfilled for him. For so are fulfilled the days of those which are embalmed. And the Egyptians mourned for him 60 days. 40 days he was embalmed. 40 days from the Lotus, which, if you understand what that means and its relationship to Egypt, which is riddled throughout this, the Antichrist in the eye-pet goat comes in on Anubis, which you won't believe the trail that this leads to. 40 days brings us to the 4th of July, which is a big occult holiday. It should be well known, but it's absolutely occult, satanic. And then the 70 days of mourning. The Egyptians mourned. Egyptians mourned for him. 60 days, 70 daes. Well, 70 days brings us from the lotus flower to the Pope to Tish B'Av. So what do you think that means? This is a good one to be looking at. And I will when I have some time. But we is in them days. Pray up. Cleave to him. Peace and grace, many fish.
Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God,